I'm cup curious, Tiffany. I am super sick of buying tampons, and I want to know more about this menstrual cup thing.
Liz, I can't believe that you haven't switched yet. I've been using them for 4 years, and I told you about this ages ago.
Well, I've just been nervous. I've been wondering, like, how do you keep it from leaking?
They don't leak. It's so funny that people think that they leak. No, because what you're doing is actually when you insert the cup, it creates a suction and a separation, like a barrier between the vaginal walls and anything outside of the vaginal walls using the cup. So no, you don't leak.
Is it uncomfortable though? Like if it's like suction, is it like, does it hurt? Does it feel weird?
No. Once you get it positioned right and you get used to wearing it, honestly, I will forget that I actually have it in.
So that's good. So, but to get used to it and stuff, like how hard is it to learn how to use it?
It took me a little while to get just experimenting with different folds of how to insert it, because you do have to get it over the pelvic bone. And then once you get it through there, and then opening it up to make sure that it's fully extended. And once you're able to do that, it's not a problem at all, because it just creates this nice little suction barrier and you don't feel it.
That's good. That's really good. So what if you're like swimming or hiking or, being super active, doing yoga?
It's not even a problem to wear it. Swimming, hiking, doing yoga, any sort of movements and positions, it's like the silicone actually moves with your body. And so it's not moving. It stays fairly well put right where it is. And so when you're swimming, it creates that barrier between you and anything going on outside of you.
So it's not fantastic. Sucking in the water.
No.
Like when you...
No, not like a tampon. You think about a tampon with the cotton string and just how it just kind of can get on wet and then just gets wet because it just absorbs the water. The cup does the opposite because it actually captures the flow as it's leaving the body. And then it just creates a barrier between your flow leaving the body and anything going on outside.
So how often do you have to empty it? Like, does it get full really fast?
No, actually, it's so funny because in the old days when I used to use tampons, it was like several times a day you're always having to think about it and always having to have tampons with you. And when you're using a cup, I literally think about it in the morning when I get up and when I get home in the evening, twice a day, every 12 hours. Some people that have really heavy flows might need to change it 3 times a day.
And so is it, you just change it? Is it messy?
Well, of course, but anytime you're dealing with blood, it's going to be a little bit messy. That's why I really love to use mine in the shower. First, when I do it in the morning in the shower, just rinse it out really good and reinsert it.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, and then how expensive are they?
Oh, that is another thing. When you start comparing the cost of tampons to the cost of one cup, it is a huge savings because you start thinking about it. How much have you spent on tampons in the last year?
Well, and then you run out and you're desperate for one, and how are you supposed to get to the store before? Yeah, you've got to think ahead for sure.
It's like you buy this and it's a one-time purchase. You purchase the cup and you can use it for years.
Years?
Years. Actually, the manufacturers say that they can be used anywhere from 10 to 15 years, although the FDA does recommend you probably change it every 2 to 3 years.
So what's the difference?
I think it's economics. I think they just want to make more money. It's kind of like the tampon companies. Why don't the tampon companies sell cups? Because they don't make enough money off of them.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, and where do you buy these?
I actually recommend that you go on to MoxieCups.com.
MoxieCups.com. How do you spell that?
MoxieCups.com.
Excellent.